Hello and welcome back to another This and That videos. And what I'm going to do is show you my collection of Wolfman and Werewolf films. We're going to start off with Alice Cooper, called Monster Dog. And the artwork is not all on there, so I'm going to show you the artwork here. Monster Dog. I got to try to do this within a certain amount of time before my time runs out, because I'm only going to do like a 15 minute video. So this is different artworks. This new movie here came out in '79. It's called The Wolfman. These are homemade covers I made for him. And then of course this is like an original cover. And then here's a real cool one. Werewolves on Wheels. And here's one even better. Told you. Mad Monster. Okay. I'm going to grab these and get them out of the way. Here's some crazy ones. My mother is a werewolf. You know, my mother's a werewolf. Teen Wolf. I don't have the cover for the first one, but it's sort of like this. And then, of course, there's Teen Wolf 2, and I do have the cover for that. It's a VHS cover. And then here is, again, the Mad Monster with the Sci-Fi Theater 3000. And then here's a crazy one. It's not bad. It really isn't. Wolf Cop. I think they were going to make a sequel, and they never made a sequel. And then, of course, here's a gem. Werewolf of Washington. I don't know if there's anything on the back or not. There's not much to look at, people. There's not much to look at. I don't have time to do front and back cover on these, so I'm going to be zipping through them, okay? Here is some flats. This one here is Big Bad Wolf. Death Moon. Let's see what we got here. Death Moon. There's a better picture. The Beast of Bray Road. Now this one here is kind of tricky. It's kind of hard to see because it's not a very good movie. It's called The Professor. Came out in 1958. It's called The Professor. It runs 27 minutes long, and it is, whoever shot the damn thing didn't know what the hell they were doing, because they basically had the guy run around with all this black makeup on, running around in the dark, and they should have shot most of it during the daytime, you know, but it's real bad how it's shot. But I mean, that's the best pictures I can get off of it right there, the werewolf. Here's Werewolf in the girls' dormitory. And Legend of the Wolf Woman. And this is a cinematic Wolfman scrapbook. And here is I Was a Teenage Werewolf. It's a classic. The cinematic one covers a lot of films, werewolf films. A Company of Wolves, which is a really good film. And the only Hammer film that Hammer made was Curse of the Werewolf, which that's a shame because Oliver Reed, he played the hell out of that character. If you're a fan of this film, you'll know what the hell I mean. He really played the hell out of it. And then we have Legend of the Werewolf, which I thought it was a Hammer film, but it's not. And of course, here's another one. If I run across these on VHS, I grab them, for $1 or $2, whatever. I grab them up and take them home and copy them over. And I don't care if I get 10 copies, I'll do it. Just gives me something to do, plus it's cool to have a backup. And then here is Bad Moon. And if you do it a certain way, you can see the pictures change. Right there, you can see it change. It's a hologram. It's called Bad Moon. It's about a girl who is with a bunch of circus freaks, and she has like a hair problem, and she looks like a werewolf. And of course, here is another reflective one. This is called Werewolf. It's not the best movie. It really isn't. But, it is what it is. Okay, let's get these out of the way. Bad Moon. It's a real decent film. The Werewolf. I believe that's in the late 1950s. Here's the Vincent Price called Cry of the Banshee. It's not a werewolf film. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like a werewolf film. If you saw the character, it looks almost like a werewolf, but it's not really considered as a werewolf film, I guess. But I like it. Now here is my Paul Nasky. I might be pronouncing the name wrong, but here's my Paul Nasky collection of werewolf movies, and here is Dracula versus Frankenstein. And no, Paul Nasky did not make the top billboard of this here. See that? Look at that. Name is not even on there. And I think that there's Michael Rainey. I think that's his last movie he made. And then, of course, here is Frankenstein's Bloody Terror. And Howl at the Devil. This is a collage of different makeups and stuff. It's a very odd film that Paul Nasky did. And then here, Curse of the Devil, and called Werewolf Werewolf Shadow. That's also known as the Werewolf versus the Vampire Woman. So it's got a couple titles there. Here's some more Paul Nasky films. Here's one called, well, there it is right there. The Werewolf versus the Vampire Woman. Same thing. And this is the double feature. Moon of the Wolf. And the other one, nope, that's Screaming Skull. That's Moon of the Wolf. And then there's Dr. Jekyll versus the Werewolf, which is, it's an oddball film. It's not bad. And then here is a Paul Nasky film called Tomb of the Werewolf. Here's my last one I have on my collection. I do have a few others, but I don't have covers for them. And this is The Craving. And I made this cover. There's the back of the cover. But I do have some others, a couple others I think, I believe. They call it Werewolf versus the Yeti. Here is Wolfen. It's a wolf film, but it's not werewolves. It's a wolf film, but it's not bad film. And then of course here again, here's the Wolfman, the double feature, the one I like from '79. Sorry about putting that back up here again. And then of course here's one just released here over a year or so ago. Werewolf by Night, which is a ass-kicking film. I think it was way too short. Could have been a little better, but it was a good film. And here's one called Werewolves. The guy who plays Aquaman. He's in it, and right here he is on the cover, and it's a kick-ass film. It really is. And then, of course, we got Ginger Snaps. I'm thinking about collecting the other two, part 2 and 3 maybe. I haven't decided on it yet. Okay. Let's grab these off of here. Here's one called Werewolf Reborn. It's all right. It's not great. And of course, there's a classic, Lon Chaney, Wolfman. Picked it up for $1. I picked that up for $1. And Silver Bullet. That's a kick butt film. And this one here, I love this film. It's all right. Like Who Done It? Which one? Who did it? It's like a little mystery film. And the sound on it is really low. I mean, even if you turn it all the way up, it's still low. But I still enjoy it. Then here is Cursed. Good film. And here is a cult classic, I'd say, not famous, but House of the Wolfman. American Werewolf in London. The Howling. And then there's the Howling Part 5 and 6. I like Part 6. Number 5 kind of sucks. And then here's my last two. I'm getting toward the end of my recording here. And this is The Wolf. Came out in the 90s with Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer. And then here, the best for the last, is The Wolfman. Good cast, great movie. Anyway, that's my werewolf collection. DVDs. Well, this and that videos. If you have a favorite, leave it in a comment. I didn't show you, and if you have a favorite, leave it in a comment. And I'll catch you later. Bye.